My name's Dia, and I go by the alias Love the Alchemist. I'm here to speak with you today about the secret to staying balanced. The reason why this came to me is because a few months ago, my skin was breaking out. I was under physical stress, emotional stress, mental stress, and I wanted solutions. So I knew that my breakouts were a sign of hormonal imbalance because they were all around my jawline. And so I looked to my diet to see how I could put my hormones in a more balanced place. I started to incorporate some action steps and bring my body back into a more balanced place. And I started noticing that, wow, I was making better decisions, I was making clearer decisions, I was doing things in a more effective manner. And although that was going well, it wasn't enough. So I was having a lot of energy one minute, and then the next hour I would crash, and that would keep happening. A lot of energy, crash. And I noticed that that was coming from my blood sugar levels. So what I did was I brought my blood sugar levels back into balance by eating foods that would help maintain the balance rather than spike and drop and spike and drop. And so then as I did that, I noticed, wow, these two things coupled together, that's what puts you in a state of balance. That's what really brings you to a spot where you can make clear, effective decisions and have the stamina to keep up with the speed and the pace of your day. The two secrets to staying balanced are to balance your hormones and to balance your blood sugar levels. And here's how you do it. Secret number one to staying balanced is to balance your hormones. So when your hormones are unbalanced, you are going to be making irrational decisions. You're going to be operating from a point where you're off kilter, you're not balanced, you're not flowing with ease. You're coming from a place of tension, from confusion, a place of being stuck in the mud. It's like you're stuck in quicksand. So the best way to balance your hormones is to balance the thyroid, because your thyroid is what controls your hormone levels in your body. So ways to do that are to do oil pulling for 5 minutes a day with coconut oil if you can, but any oil is fine. Incorporate nori, incorporate maca powder, incorporate ginger, and anything with sulfur, so onions, garlic, those types of food. Bring them into your diet, and when you start to notice a change, that's when you can know, okay, this is working for me. Maybe your body takes more towards oil pulling and not towards eating a lot of onions. Find what works for you and stick to that. One thing you need to know about your thyroid is that it is one of the quickest things to cleanse and clear in your body because it clears out within 2 to 3 days. Essentially what happens is your thyroid attracts all of the toxins in your body, and it helps filter them out from your bloodstream, from your organs, and that's where they're all collecting. So when you choose to filter out your thyroid, you actually are getting a full body cleanse that only takes 2 to 3 days instead of something that may take 2 to 3 weeks, like your lungs. So it's a quick and easy cleanse. Secret number 2 to staying balanced is to balance your blood sugar levels. The best way to balance your blood sugar levels through food is to cut out dairy and to cut out starches. So when you're cutting out starches, be mindful that when you're taking out the breads and the more white potato, don't cut out the grains. Keep the dark grains. The grains like brown rice, quinoa, those ground you, and that actually is going to help you through this process because you need carbs, but you don't need starch. A great thing to do is to also cut out sugar. So when you're cutting out sugar, you need to be mindful that sugar stays in your body for 2 weeks. So when you start to cut off sugar today, you're not gonna feel it within 2 to 3 days. You're gonna feel it within 2 weeks. So that means you're gonna be going through deep detox. you're gonna be a little emotionally on edge. So be gentle with yourself during this time, because chances are you're addicted to sugar. When you are cutting sugar out from your diet, cut out artificial sugars, not natural sugars. Keep the fruits in your diet, cut out the cake, cut out the sugar in your coffee. If you really feel like you need sugar and you're dizzy, you're having headaches, and you just can't hang, go for honey. Be really gentle with yourself. It's gonna take 2 weeks, but the benefits are exponential. They really are.